can't override that machine. Shoot me if it doesn't have a power cell. As clear as I'm gonna get out here. Useful for making dyes. I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override. There. These on me. There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff. Looks like the path up broke a long time ago. I'm gonna have to climb. You look edible. Once you're cooked. There we go. Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later. Have extra? Could use frost ammo against it. stone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. Sends to my stash. This place has seen better days. It fell farther than I thought. Made it. And there's another one of those devices. Lens. Guess I'll figure what to do with it later. I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now. Must be some way I can get rid of those vines. But how? These are tough. Not much I can do about those vines for now. I thought a Dino would be interested in this. That must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too. stash this away for later.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the Savior?
This'll keep.
Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
I'll drink you under the table anytime.
I want another cup of whatever you're having. Fate has brought us together yet again.
What's wrong with my face?
Don't let Petra hear you. We are on the same side here, Owen. The Bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the Bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say?
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken...
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! But nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're late until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair... I'm not risking...
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not mine. It's on behalf of all who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to for a land worked by the people.
Right. Then just how much?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the Bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Same time, same place. Almost ready to go? Not again.
My pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
You! What?
Come on, anyone! Make my day!
Ignoring me again? Why don't we get you some Amilda?
Everybody is Crowley's hero. Now leave me be.
when this is finished, it'll be a never met a beer I didn't or couldn't.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Fire today, huh?
That's what you said last time.
Shop's closed, Red. You're welcome to use the workbench.
Next thing I know, I'm running around naked with an apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass cheek.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
I kind of like those weaponsmiths, actually.
Pretty sure it's your friend. Can't spin my around. Eyes up here, sister.
I bet you've got good stories to tell.
Yeah.
Don't mind this lot. They smell bad, but they'll do, in a pinch. You wouldn't be going out west, would you? Heard there's some mighty delves to be had.
I'm into you little ones can run all day, can't you?
If you're ever out there, don't forget to bring some good stories back.
Whoa!
Always in a hurry, aren't you? Ought to be more careful. Next round's on me!
Someone said I have.
And the time before.
Don't make me go drag both.
And the nurse goes, "Oh, I see. You're out of the bowl."
I told it, Hammerhead. Why? Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh? I'll drink you under the table to do. Speak for yourself. Yeah, you! Where did I put my shit? Not again.
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Thought I taught you your lesson last time.
What can I do you for?
Someone round here worth talking to. Oh, hi.
Tell Petra I...
Get that barrel refilled.
Hey!
It's time to feel the heat. More cold.
On it! You out of the forge early, huh?
Took you long enough.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
For the claim.
And the best delvers around!
No one wants to play strike. Ah, come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Try sprinting up to one of my machines. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of... I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Come back anytime, Red.
Knew you could resist some good company.
Had enough of the wilds. Why not sit down for a game of strike?
Who gets all the shards?
Hey, Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on them.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chamber?
Heard about a new and upcoming town. Where there's a town, there's a town. So I helped some of these people. Anyway, next thing I knew...
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decent... But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right... Unless you can source me a temporary...
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice. until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Smildiff. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf.
Ah, hello again. How goes your search?
About that. What did you need to make your...
A corrugated metal panel. I can use it until I get another groove griddle. You could probably pull one out of a scrounger scrap pile. I'll clean it first. And for the dish itself, some wild meat, then I can get cooking.
I should be good.
Right.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. That sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have... I don't see how they could have come over the mountain.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram. Only the portions
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did...
I asked for the overseeing the... It was an...
But your job would like Ulvund?
Ulvund's not. He's been around long... Well, fine. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the...
Look around. This claiming that the cart Oseram lay well, and with the Ulvund has plenty...
And if the Oseram refused to...
Correct.
You said the
Yes, according Sid, he took off and...
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will... And maybe then...
To the flame! Fire and...
look like you're itching for a fight, friend.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Yeah, not working.
I didn't expect to see you up and about.
Not again.
Gearing up for some work, I see.
Bring it back!
Thought you were working the stalls already.
Be welcome, Outback.
Of course. What you think? Wicker breastplates for the van?
Ignoring
Move those feet!
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like it's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, you! Yeah! 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 Not again. Yeah!
Doesn't mean you have
That attacks are fast, but easily blocked. so learn to combine them with other attacks.
Drinks li- Takes more than that to keep me down.
Attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Like a hammer to your head.
That spear of yours seems to energize after attack. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize you. Use that energy. Try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. This one goes to the Nora. You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast their armor off. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Almost ready to go?
worry, friend. Can't win them all.
I'm still waiting for you to finish that fascinating story. Don't you have somewhere better to be? I'm still waiting for you to finish that fascinating story. What? I wasn't paying attention.
Looking sharp.